Welcome back to the Back to the Future DVD commentary track for Episode 4, Double Visions. I'm Mike Stemley, designer.
I'm Andy Hartzell, designer.
Dennis Lennart, cinematics.
And everyone else is passed out from eating too much pizza.
And kind of wish our director was here for this episode. This episode was directed by our studio creative head, Dave Grossman.
Hey.
Yay! Dave is out playing bocce tonight.
And the entire thing, from concept to playtest, 48 hours, right?
Yeah.
Worse than we imagined.
We originally had this whole insanely huge Citizen Plus Ward sequence, and we eventually boiled it down to this nice little tight, paranoid little...
Kept the focus on Doc and the unbearable tortures that he's undergoing.
I missed the maze, though. It seemed cool, like a cool idea.
Yes, we had a maze of rooms, but I think we ended up with a really cool look. I think it was Kim.
Yeah.
Kim Lyons, who originally suggested make it a circle and put Doc in the middle.
And there was a lot of talk about the design of this place. So were we going to go toward the happy, bright look? Were we going to go toward the grungy prison look? Were we just going to go for the antiseptic look? And we finally came down here. Something that's modern but still forbidding.
Citizen Plus. Oh no, Jen, not you too.
And Jen's been turned into Stepford teen.
You're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
And then Jen is saved with the power of rock. Very important.
This also was originally there was going to be a huge rock and roll 80s montage kind of puzzle where everybody was freed with the power of rock, and as so many things, it was concentrated down.
Yay, spinny camera.
Yes.
What's going on here?
And
no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this. It's my brain. You hear me?
The original director's notes suggested that she was supposed to kick him in the ribs.
And that was a line that was an homage to Rock and Roll High School.
Yeah, which is one of my favorite movies that I haven't seen in 10 years.
The character of...
Oh, God.
Well, come on.
It's PJ Souls playing...
Walk out of here.
I can't remember her name.
Oh, that's horrible.
Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
That's horrifying.
What was that?
But he kind of deserves it for marrying her.
Yeah.
Get my friend out of here, you nutcase. Oh,
All right, let's try it one more time.
a little less dramatic than I'd expected. Whoa!
Originally, the guitar chord was supposed to blast the rolling table out of the room, and then we realized that made no sense.
Yeah, we went to a hospital and tried it, and it just didn't work.
Yeah. Even in the Back to the Future world, that made no sense. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And we've almost left the alt-dystopian 1980s.
There was originally a puzzle with a final confrontation with Edna out here,
Which involved being trapped behind this gate.
but we never got it to work, and it never was a good puzzle. And we eventually said, no, let's not. Let's just hide them in trash cans instead, which is funnier.
All storyboarded out by our director, Dave. This was all his addition.
Yeah.
Hey.
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
We decided to shorthand the entire reconciliation of George and Lorraine in pantomime and beat up 2 guards at once.
Because we always knew that George had it in him.
And then they're going to get dragged away and have their brains sucked out.
Because we can't believe that this reality is at all redeemable. We have to go back and fix things.
Yeah.
The double punch was something that I never thought would make it into the game. I just did that for playtest. And
Oh, really?
people saw it and were like, just leave that in.
Yeah. It was one of the very early gags we wanted to get in was Citizen Brown leaving and then coming back just a couple minutes later, having gone off and spent the rest of his family fortune to fix the DeLorean.
And we were going to leave the player just standing there not knowing what to do and force them to wander around aimlessly for 2 minutes before Doc got back, and then we remembered that we liked the players.
Blow out your exhaust port, dear.
He gets to kiss her off for the first time. He's looking to get to kiss her off a few times.
Can't have you traipsing around 1931 in that ridiculous outfit.
Wait, our trip?
I was so angry with Edna here, and then I made her sympathetic in the cutscene at this part. But I thought it was too funny, and I could cut it out. That's so mean.
Aww. Well, she's going to get overwritten.
Yeah.
Several times.
I run this town.
Okay.
Circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go?
And are we going to fly? Are we going to fly? Is this our first flight? No. Wait a minute, we've flown already, haven't we?
Yeah,
we flew.
This car will never fly again.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
And now we get to really reverse the roles. This is where Doc gets to have his moment of amazement at time travel, which we've never gotten to see in any of the movies. He's always been
a veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moves beyond the hand-holding stage.
And then we reveal.
Will you look at that? The old town theater.
You've got to get young you to see Frankenstein.
This, I think, was this was really Christopher Lloyd's big episode. This is the episode where he gets to be all over the map.
Still got no memory.
Well, 5 as well.
But yeah, he gets to, get the joy of doing time travel for the first time, slowly building up his ambiguous feelings about, screwing up his relationship with Edna.
Here and there, you're a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was
And this is where we begin to realize something's not quite right.
I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you
We think we've just come a few hours after we left, but how could Edna's relationship have progressed this far in a few hours?
Opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Callahan.
October 12th.
And that's the way he really talks, too,
Yes.
James Arnold Taylor.
Yeah. We were originally going to have the Hill Valley Expo taking place in the center of town, just like everything else in the game up to this point. And then we finally realized we have to show some other sets.
And the high school was the one big set from the movies that was not yet represented.
Yeah.
The time circuit.
So we decided that the high school had just been finished, and that we would set it there.
Better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All car of the future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
He was just a bit an extra in episode 2, and he wound up being an actual character.
Yes. Now, the one thing we were real happy with is we ended up with a...
B-R-O-W-N. It's not
That's
exactly
interesting.
an
Very good, silly puzzle involving the time machine. We hadn't quite ever come up with a good trivial use of time travel until this episode, and the whole idea of using the DeLorean to go back 6 hours to age a random chemical was...
it was an idea that we figured would not survive, but I think Bob Gale liked it. I think Dennis didn't hate it.
And I think it was the previous version that we were
not happy.
Oh, it was a time leak.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah,
that was not gonna fly. Yeah.
No, but I like this idea.
I don't
cool.
think I've
the Hill Valley of the Future,
or the
the aging the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Callahan. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth.
Emmett?
Our cameo of Kid.
No lines of dialogue.
Detective?
Yeah, Tenons don't have huge roles in the final episodes.
Getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violin.
Edna and me.
But this little baby is just as good.
Man, this puzzle started out being insanely complicated. The whole manipulate
kind of complicated.
Emotions, and we ratcheted it down to something that was eminently doable. And plus, shocking people's always funny. And we got a good use out of young Vice Principal Strickland's picture again.
All right.
Yeah.
That smells.
And we got to foreshadow Beauregard Tannen.
Yeah, at the last minute. And at considerable expense. And having more sexy pictures of Trixie.
Bingo. Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's.
There was a little bit of back and forth with Bob Gale coming up with kind of pinning this invention down, because it was important that nothing that he invents can really work, and it can't seem like with Edna he's able to suddenly invent things that he wouldn't otherwise be able to invent. So it had to be something that was low tech and didn't really work very well,
or didn't break any new scientific ground. He invents a low budget version of the e-meter.
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache.
Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing...
So this also was a very different puzzle initially, which involved dressing Trixie up to resemble
the cover of an amazing fantasy thing, and we eventually were rightfully backed away from the absurdity of that.
And actually got to a place where there's a lot more kind of drama with Trixie, and playing Trixie and Edna off against each other are the Hill Valley's two women in 1931, very different women, and actually getting them into conflict.
No. Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing.
We realized we finally found a good scandalous thing for Trixie that I don't think we realized at the time was going to play in nicely into the 5th episode.
Did it play nicely in the 5th episode?
Oh yeah, her scandal?
Oh yeah.
And I'm so happy with that postcard. Because it's very important that Marty see Trixie Trotter naked for the final episode. We knew we wanted that.
See? What is it, Audie?
You know I don't like to pry.
And suddenly her accent goes from Brooklynese to Canadian.
American.
And she does say the Muse of Progress. That's the tip-off that she's Canadian. She doesn't say progress.
So, if you're really a Canadian...
We don't know whether or not this is proper law at all, but Hill Valley exists in this weird place.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Poor Trixie.
We could really, really like Trixie. Is she wearing arm warmers?
Wearing what?
Arm warmers. It looks like she's wearing elbow warmers.
That's what all the muses wear.
And once again, Marty starting to fix things here has actually accelerated the problem here, where
Valentine's Day, but why should I?
Emmett decides that he's gonna marry Edna tonight.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me. Right now.
No!
Oh, right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way. Just think.
Oh,
This
no,
time
it won't.
tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And
So this you know, in many ways is the climax of the whole season. This is where we knew it was all heading toward. And we wanted the climactic moment to be suitably
How does her story?
suitably spectacular.
To be honest, she ends up kind of...
This was another tentpole we realized we wanted in this episode. As we were designing it, we realized we had to have Citizen Brown turn on Marty. He spent the entire episode, he's seen the younger version of Edna who's not so cuckoo bananas, and wants to change her and make sure that young Emmett can be with him.
And like everything else in Alt 1986, he's ultimately just not right.
That's weird. That's an interesting cut.
So as the relationship between Marty and old Doc hits its low point, the relationship with young Doc is about to also hit its low point.
I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know? No telling how Edna's gonna react.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have.
And and for good reason it hits a low point, because Marty's really just being fairly horrible to Emmett.
He didn't really have to go this far if he wanted to break them up. He didn't have to completely humiliate him, but you know.
It's one of the. It was a bit of a gamble, this whole second act. The usual way you do these 3-part puzzles is to get through one part and all the way through and have someone say, now I need to do Y and Z to get this.
Oh.
So we had to, but this case we really wanted everything to just come together suddenly at the end of the act. Yeah, some major league texture work there.
We can try this all over again.
It's Lathrop Brown.
Huh?
How do you know this woman?
I don't. I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her, but
Wow.
Yeah. I love it when a plan comes together like this.
I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material
She missed her calling as an actress.
Yeah.
heart. Well, you can take back.
I like Edna's sneering look that always looks like she's smelling something bad.
I need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Edna me. Apparently you
Now was that was the first piece of art that was it Gray do that? Was that one of our new artists?
I can't remember what he started on.
I think that may have been our new concept artist Gray.
Let me see that card.
Who amazingly came on and was able to jump right into the style with his first drawing.
Yeah.
It's pretty great. Pretty great.
I like the fact that they've got Hooligan and Layabout in there. The 1931 version of Slacker.
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again.
For several hours.
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
Go see
You and I.
Frankenstein.
That went off great, huh?
Yeah, maybe too great. Emmett!
And if he was an asshole to Emmett before, now he gets to just be even worse.
Yeah. It's,
Emmett!
one of the things that I really like about this episode is that the genuine climax final puzzle. It's not so much the action part at the end, but the nice, solid, old-fashioned dramatic dialogue puzzle. We work out, where we get Emmett to the point that he's needed to get from episode 1, get him to stand up for himself, not listening to Edna, not liking to his dad, not listening even to Marty. Andy wrote all this dialogue, and it's great.
Thank you.
I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care.
I didn't write that line.
But I don't care.
Or that one.
Yeah. Getting that I Don't Care song back in there,
Up here?
I was very happy
I
about
wasn't
that.
gonna jump. Then what do you? Here I come when I want to think. When I want to be alone. I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing.
He's finally starting to realize that
You show up again.
Marty is not entirely who he represents himself to be.
Third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug
Love
out from
the
underneath
Stone
me.
Einsteins. We originally thinking that the Iron Einsteins were going to actually be a permanent change to the Back to the Future mythology. But then we got to this point and realized, hey, we could smash them and then get the proper animals restored. So we were happy that came along.
Ruin my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
AJ really enjoyed recording Marty being a complete jerk. Because Marty really doesn't do that much ever. I mean, he's kind of sarcastic occasionally, but
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you?
and
Emmett's girly punch.
Yeah, punches like a girl.
Well,
he's much better at punching.
He's
as
a
he
lover,
gets
not a
older.
fighter.
he'll get his punch in the next episode. Not young Emmett.
That's what they said to
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and look what they
And of course, the epiphany that we've been talking about for episodes.
First my father, then
We talked about how are we going to induce an epiphany, and we finally realized you don't induce an epiphany. An epiphany just happens.
Yes.
my ideas. Do you hear me?
That's basically, whoa.
And there it is.
Ideas. Great Scott, I've got it.
Got what?
Solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. The lightning.
I'm amazed at how fast he
Answer
can
was
talk.
clear. Came to me all at once, like
a bolt of lightning?
Exactly. Static electricity. Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside.
Speaking of inventions that shouldn't work.
What are you talking about? This was all researched.
Yeah.
Science to be done.
Actually, a lot of this is researched from Tesla's experiments in static electric powered levitating devices. But that never happened to Tesla.
Yeah.
That's why his machine never worked.
Get out of here. Your pants, they're stuck. Do something before we're
We realized we wanted something very much like the stuck cuff in the original movie.
What did you say your name was again?
Marty.
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
For a while, we were going to actually give his full name.
Yeah, we realized
Emmett
that.
would get horribly confused by that.
The burner will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention? You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely.
And a happy ending.
Once again, we solved all our problems once again. Oh, wait.
Results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
Which has always been Doc Brown's philosophy,
Yeah,
obviously.
Except for this one. Not so much this one.
Well, this one's a little bit damaged.
Kinks worked out of your
We originally wanted this scene to be Alt Doc telling Edna that he's a time traveler
As usual, I
and
have not
offering
the
evidence.
slightest idea
But
what you're talking about.
we walked back from that one.
Well, though we get
Real
we
close.
we imply it.
Yeah.
There, my dear, don't worry.
I ended up getting all the sympathetic Edna
Yeah.
cutscenes.
Well, that's what makes her an interesting character.
Yeah.
She's you can't stay
not
mad at her.
Very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
There is just something just very weird about old Alt Doc hanging out with his younger version of his wife and falling in love with her again.
Well, but somehow it makes sense. Somehow it's psychologically plausible. Uh-oh.
How much do you know about Harry Callahan?
Alt Doc, don't do it. All right. Stay with us next time for the DVD commentary on Back to the Future Episode 5, Out of Time.